to my Father, my Father, to my Father. You came, my Lord. You said you would be my hero. With you I shall not want, and I shall lack nothing. I will never let you go, Jesus, unless you bless me, Baba. Give me my own share, Daddy. That is why I'm in your presence. And everybody forsakes me, oh, you will never leave me alone. Nobody do me like you, God. For you are the unchangeable changer, miracle worker, destiny changer. Give me my own portion. I think there's not from me. You will carry my Lord. Carry my Lord. Jesus, carry my Lord. Now I'm in your presence. In your presence. To have my own portion. God, I cannot bear this alone. Carry my Lord. Please carry my Lord. You will carry my Lord. Carry my Lord. Now I'm in your presence. To have my own portion. People laughing at me because of my trouble. They say I will never ever make it. They say I will be where I am. But I am not moved by what they say or think about me at all. I can look into the hills from whence come my help, Lord. My help comes from the Lord who made the heaven and the earth. You may say you cannot give me, but you cannot say God will not give me. For as long it is God who shares, every man must have his portion. Daddy, bear me that you are reliable, you are dependable, you are my God. Hey, Daddy, I'm in your presence. To have my own portion. Jehovah, take this love from me. Carry my Lord, please carry my Lord, please carry my Lord. Now I'm in your presence, so I need a soul. My own portion. Hey, 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 running to my Father. All right. Maron Cassell, Canvey Adams. There you are. You will carry Milo. Welcome to the show, folks. Welcome. This is our last piece for the year 2022. So welcome, folks. Welcome to the show here at Talk TV Media Network. It's a year in retrospect, politics, events happenings around the globe throughout the year, from the starting of the year, January up to today. Welcome. I'm waiting for some of my folks to join me, but nonetheless, I'm still here. I'm here to make sure that I get it going. It works. Wherever you are, what a fantastic year we all have had this year. All of us as people, it's been awesome. When you look at the beginning of the year up to the end, a lot of political events have taken place globally, nationally, there in Liberia. Happenings, loss of lives. People have lost their loved ones along the way. Everything. So many events. And so because we have come to the end of the year, it's just for some of you, it's just few hours. Some of you around the globe, you already into the new year. But howbeit, we thought it necessary to make sure that we bring you this show today here at Talk TV Media Network. It's a complete
complete recap of events. And this is where I wanted us to have a dialogue, especially with my colleagues, about things that stands out to you. And so, as a matter of fact, I'm going to open the line right away. You call in the number at the bottom of the screen. Tell us, what was the year 2022 like for you? What major events did you remember seeing? What is it that impacted you in a good way, a negative way, when it comes to world events, politics, the media? You know, because we live, especially the media, we live in an age that is far different when you look at 10, 20, 30 years ago, what media broadcasting used to look like. We have a serious divide right now. When you look at the media at this age, it's a consuming news and information is consuming just by the hourly. Every minute that passes by, there's happenings around the world. There's so much flow of information. I remember growing up how we just sat around the radio, 10, 20 people just listening to one radio, as to what's going on. And then now you look at where from transitioning from the radio to newspaper print media, where we just have to look for newspapers to read, which is still ongoing, but it's a different way now because you find it more digital, where print media is coming right under on the palm of your phone, your tablet, your computer, wherever it is. This is what's happening when it comes to the age we find ourselves in, as a people, as a nation, as a society. Everything is moving fast. Information is being consumed on a very, very fast, uh, swift basis every day. You know, uh, just like this morning, we heard the Pope is gone dead. Barbara Walters gone dead. And these are people. So many prominent people died. Daniel Cassell, PLP political leader as well. There's war raging going on in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia. People are dying. Happenings around the world. This is where we talk it all. I Talk TV Media Network. You know, but before I actually delve into the issues and give you guys what we get to talk about and some of the things that are happening around the world, and even here, there in Liberia, in Africa, in Asia, in Europe, you know, um, music. Because when you make it up to this far at the end of the year, you ought to be happy. And so we'll play you music and do less talking today because we've talked from the beginning of the year up to today. So what we intend to do from this broadcast all the way to our subsequent broadcast for the evening, all the way into the new year, we'll play you good music. You ought to be happy, celebrate, and music from all facets. Secular, Christian, we're gonna play it. Because we run a platform that is worldwide. We run a platform that is independent. We run a platform where we cannot choose or pick. We have to make sure that we stand up for what we are as a network. So, folks, those of you joining me, welcome to the show today at Talk TV Media Network. My name is Sam Gadu. This is a year in complete retrospect. We just had a soccer World Cup, FIFA World Cup 2022 just ended as well. That's another national event, you know, that rocked the world. Crazy. Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. But if you've been blessed, if some of you have been blessed along the years, especially and you're feeling blessed, and you are grateful for what God has done for you. You are extremely, extremely grateful for what God has done for you. This is what we do. We play you those songs. You know, only God could bring you this far. No man, you know, only God could bring you this far by faith. English writers, welcome to the show. Benedict Sawyer, my boy right there. Welcome to the show. English writers right there, Marshall Seti. Yeah, all of you watching, following us today here at Talk TV Media Network. We appreciate it. Appreciate it. Share the link on your various platforms. Be a part of the show. You got the number down there. That number is a WhatsApp number. You can call on that number. And then if you need to call in and participate, talk to us. What special events that you could talk about. The ANC just had their rally protest. Speaking up against the ills of society to the Liberian government. All of that's taking place. You know, we these are things, national issues that concerns you. Right after that, we saw the President George Weah, coming back after almost 8 weeks of visit, out of the country, and he was, welcomed overwhelmingly too by his own supporters as well. So we saw all of that coming. We saw all of that happening. A lot and lots of events taking place. Or howbeit, no matter what it is, we here always as a network to make sure that we give you the best of the best when it comes to media listening. If God has done you well this year, it's time for you to worship. It's time for you to sing this song and dance with me as well. Yeah.
He has done for me what no man could do for me. He has taken away my sorrows, all my troubles away. Change my story, call me Gloria. No more Dahlia. See me, I'm born, Jehovah, I praise you forever. I love you, Jehovah. I praise you forever. I love you. Now you, change my story, Now you, I give my glory, My God, you have done me well, My God, you have done me well, 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 You have done me well. Yes, who put you together when you Jesus never. On the middle of the mama, on the middle of the mama, I'm a dada, oh yeah, mama, oh yeah, Jesus, oh no, manara gele, oh no, manara chino, oh no, manara gele, oh no, manara gele. I don't praise you forever, yeah. I don't praise you forever, yeah. My God, my God, you have done me well, My God, you have done me well, You have done me My God, you have done me well, My God, you have done me well, Hey, you have done me well, Hey, you have done me See what he has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? See what he has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? See what he has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? See what he has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? Amen. I will praise you, Chineke. I will praise you. My God, you have done me well. My God, you have done me well. My God, you have done me My God, my God, my God, my God, nobody sweet like you, Papa.
All right, all right, all right, all right, folks. If God has done you well, this is it. This is where we do it. This is where we thank Him. This is where we appreciate Him, for being God to us as a network, as a platform. This is what we do. This is how we do it. We are here to give God thanks for the year of 2022. It takes God, to survive because there are so many people that are right now laying dead in their sick bed, are sick, very sick. There are those who have transitioned, who couldn't see 2023. But it is not that we are better than them. I tell you, it is not that we are better. It's because of His grace. That's it. That is the only reason, because of God's grace, that we are here as an entity. It is because of God's grace. We are here as a people, as a group. That's it. And so, what do you do on this day? You give Him thanks. You give Him praise, because no amount of money, cash, mullah, you can give to God for protecting you and keeping you and your family and your very life throughout the year to see this very, very day. Only God. It's only God. But I wanted us to talk about, events that have taken place. Lots of events. And sometimes when you talk about them, you don't even know where to start. You don't know where to begin. You don't know where to start, when it comes to what is happening or what has happened during the course of the year 2022. We'll try to see if we can do it justice, even if it is possible at all. So we saw, especially Liberian politics, a lot is going on. We saw the hiking of rice shortage in the country. We saw that taking place, and I wanted to talk to that specifically because that has always occurred, and I would think that now someone would have learned a lesson, a government official or the leader of the country, to take care of that problem. Why is there rice shortage every time in Liberia, from Tubman time up to current? Why is it that people are not being well equipped? And God has blessed that nation of Liberia when it comes to forestry as well. Howbeit, I'm going to pause right here because I got a call coming in since I have the lines open so we can see who's calling in. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Where are you calling from? Tell us your name. Where are you calling from?
Otis in your West, my name, calling you from Monrovia, Mosurado County, Liberia.
Hello, Otis, saying happy New Year, even though we are not in the New Year yet, but we've made it thus far. So far, how you doing? What's up from your end? How is it like over there?
I'm good and everything is well, and I wish you many in returns.
What's the weather like in Liberia?
Clear. The weather is clear.
Very sunny, huh?
Yeah.
Because
it's sunny.
It's dry season time, so it's very sunny and nice. That's good. That's good. I can't wait to be there to enjoy all that warm weather, with you guys. But what do you want to talk about? What is it? Because today is open mic. Since we're taking a complete retrospective look of events throughout the year, I just want you, whatever that stood out to you, that made sense to you during the year, because like a guy like you, I saw you made a lot of reporting when it comes to the Lofa County Bar Centennial elections and stuff. You're very engaged into that. So, and other issues, national issues. You have the floor. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Thank you so much, CEO Mr. Ngadu, for giving me this privilege to talk to our people across the globe on the very happenings of Lofa County from my own and on my own personal life. Well, from the retrospect, from the observation, from my own analysis, from my own observation from the past up to present, like this year, 2022, I've gained a lot of experience when it comes to national issues, when it comes to self personal issues. I gain a lot of experience, and there are a lot that I've experienced and that I would love to explain to others that have not experienced it or that have experienced but haven't understood it. When it comes to Lofa County, when I was in Lofa County, I was there throughout the senatorial by-election in Lofa County. I was there from the beginning to the end, and it was like not satisfactorily done to the interests of the people of Lofa County, as they said individually, and it was the masses of the people of Lofa County who gave out the grievances, who gave out, the disenchantment of the election done in Lofa County, that it was not done on the rightful way or on the proper channel, that the person who won wasn't given the power according to the masses. And besides that, Foya Statutory District, which happened to be the most respected district in Lofa County, which makes decisions and the hold, lost 8 paramount chief, which is Honorable Momo Taylor, in October 2, 2022 this year. The paramount chief was gone.
Yeah.
And the people of Foya still mourn his death, because he was a paramount chief. He was a chief that understood the people of Foya. He was a paramount chief that understood the affairs, and the movements of the people of Foya. So when he died, people still grieving, people still mourning, people still lamenting over his death. And after his death, there is a rival on his position. The commissioner, the current commissioner of Foya Statutory District, is striving to take charge of the position, and the other local traditional chiefs have given someone the power of their interest, that for them, the person that they put there, he is the interest of them, which is Honorable Tamba Koha. Because even when Honorable Momo Taylor was alive, Honorable Koha used to take charge whenever Honorable Momo Taylor is not around. Whether he's out of the country or out of Foya, he used to take charge of the district when it comes to traditional issues.
Right.
But after he died, so the commissioner said that he is the acting paramount chief, both the commissioner and paramount chief. So the local team said, no, your one cannot occupy those positions. And besides that, it must be to the interest of the people of Foya Statutory District. It is not anything that you have to. You are a common appointee, so you cannot make decisions on that account.
But the question that I want to ask you is, though, we watched that play out in Lofa, and then my question to you is, do you think the Unity Party has learned anything from what happened in Lofa? Do you think that they have learned anything to avoid that happening in a coming general election, 2023?
I believe it. If only it could remain from the masses, from the common people of Foya, it could be chaotic after the election. But the apparatus, the owners of the party, the big people in the party of Unity, they observe it and they talk to the people of Foya or Lofa, and they say no. If we as leaders of the party take the issue as you people are seeing it, it will be chaotic for this country. So they look at it, they analyze it, they talk to their people that they should calm down.
Okay. So why do you make up of right after that, and the Unity Party had their election?
So it was That was what happened, and that is what I understood, that Unity Party will not act any blunder again, or act any, laziness again, whether laziness or mistake or error or what. Well, I think they will correct the mistake the next time.
Well, I hope they learn that, because elections are cheap. You have to have money to run, and you can have all the contacts in the world, but you have to have money. Money runs elections. So I hope the Unity Party learned that. But
the standard bearer was once asked, because the way we are seeing the current government, paying with money. So he was asked whether he is going to have money at the time or 2023 to run the campaign to be able to defeat George Weah. He said when 2023 comes, there will be money. That was his answer.
Well, we are yet to see that. We'll see that. We are the watchdogs of society. So we are here. And then, so what we'll do is I'm going to let you go because I got other callers calling in. Thanks for calling. You can call back. Your time has expired. Let me accept other callers in. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm going to call back.
Okay, folks. You can call in. Lines free again. Whoever that caller is, I tried, but it seems like you hung up. You can call again, caller, and be a part of the show. And yeah, that was very intriguing when you look at what happened. But the biggest question looming is, did the Unity Party learn anything? Is there anything they learned that they will do different when it comes to 2023? Because the government running the days and the affairs of the day in Liberia will not just go down like that. They are in charge of the coffers of the nation. They have the money. So the opposition party needs to stand up. And we also saw as taking a complete retrospect when we saw the burning down of on fire arson taking place at the just elected Unity Party's chairman, Dr. Tape. Man, that was horrendous to see that happening when he was just elected as well. During that, we saw the president coming here to the U.S. and addressing the United Nations General Assembly as well. But what type of impact did it have? We are yet to see that. Because when people make these assertions and representations, you expect to have people to deliver. So we have a caller calling in. Let me answer this caller. Hello, caller.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, thanks for calling. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Augustine Ikshef, according from Liberia, Lower Maigidi, Marshall City, known as the Young English Writer.
All right, welcome to the show, Augustine. How are you doing? What's trending from your end? What's going on over there?
We thank God for protecting and guiding us through the year of 2022. From January till we have seen December 31 today.
Right.
And nothing else we have to give in is just a thanks and appreciation.
So when it comes to politics and the thing and whatever, because today we're just talking anything that comes to your mind, what is it that stood out to you on a national issue or locally as well or worldwide? What kind of issue that you may have observed that you will want to talk about briefly within 1 minute?
Okay. For giving me this opportunity. Talking about Liberia politics is our business and is our issue on a daily basis that you can see the betterments of Liberia. Looking at Liberia now at the stage it is, I just want to tell the CDC government to keep on the good work they can to keep moving the country forward. Or if the opposition want to move the country forward, I want to see certain changes from the opposition that will encourage the citizens to share their vote for them against the CDC government now.
But do you think that we are led government is doing good enough that they deserve the second chance come 2023?
For that, no one really have what real lead government is doing now, which is the CDC. They are really losing faith, according to my observation in the country.
Mm-hmm.
They are losing faith. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm listening. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yes, based on what CDC is doing, really, they really need to work hard. And likewise, Unity Party too. Unity Party want to take over the country, but then I can really see action from them. And the CDC that is in position now, I can really see the changes they talk about in the citizen. There is no changes yet that have been taking place.
Well, how do you what made you think that the opposition, collaborating parties, they are divided? They're fighting each other. What made you think now that they're fighting each other that they will have the cohesive strength to be able to come and defeat George Weah, the Weah-led government? Because it's instead of them coming together as a team and strategize to be able to win the 2023 election and unseat the Weah-led government, they're fighting among themselves. They're being divided. We just watched the ANC just had their rally, and they said it was open, but the Unity Party people didn't show up. As well. Other opposition parties. What made you think that one political party will be able to defeat a sitting government?
That's my one or two about the 2023 election, because when the CPP was formed first, 2018, which was 17 to 18, when the ACC was the PCC was formed, I was so excited that the PCC could have been able to get rid out of the CDC government. But since the CPP was not able to stay together and now they have parted, for the civil party to remove PDC, it will take them time. They already take them time to convince the citizen. And I have seen no party that ready bringing out momentum to ready to get rid of the CDC party now.
Okay. Well, that's your opinion, and thanks for your analysis, Augustine. And I wish you a happy New Year as we all get into the new year, 2022. I hope we will have no regrets celebrating 2022, but 2023, as we get into 2023, we look forward to a brighter future that lies ahead of us. Thank you for calling in, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
All right, folks. So there you have it. And lots of issues to talk about when it comes to the happenings throughout the year. Especially another intriguing thing that is very alarming is this, right? Government officials, people that we elect in government, do not want to stand in front of the media and talk to the press. They don't. So we're hearing these complaints coming from the citizens, and we, the voice for the voiceless, we talk about these things. We have the likes like the representative of Foya District, Mr. Sakila Newmalin, has not been able to go back to even stand in front of the media to address the media about the happenings, the youth of Foya, about what's going on. Face the media when you're a public servant. All of that. We want to see that happen. The president himself, George Weah, like the same way we see other nations around the world, when their presidents arrive, they give access to the media. It's not just us covering the stories or the happenings of what's going on, but we want to hear from the father's mouth, talking to his children, why the children ask questions. For 6 years, almost 5 going to 6 years as a president. You can't make room for us to ask you questions. Why you do this? Why you did that? That's alarming. And I hope that as we get into the new year, it comes with new changes. New year comes with new changes. So I hope that the president will break that, for us, and that way That way we can all get over that. We want to hear from the old man. Whatever going on from the old man's mouth. We want to hear it. You know, that's what I want to do. God has blessed every one of us. We want to hear it. We want to hear from what's going on from the old man's mouth. What happened? How he running the government? The way he running the government. We want to know what's happening. All of that, folks. We want to know. Man, it's a beautiful thing to be alive today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, folks, I'm looking for a song, yeah, so I can play. Because I want to play a song before we remember all those who, those that we could remember this year. When blessings is behind you, when blessings, God's blessings is on you, you got to make sure that you walk in it. This one is from Richmond. Blessings will follow you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Blessings on blessings will follow you everywhere.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
If they deny you, they will recognize you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Congratulations. We wish on you this year.
Hallelujah. Because of you, I am who I am today. I am a living testimony by your grace. You came into my life and gave me a testimony. You walk in my life, you open the door, you give me plenty blessings. Papa, you good. Everything is so good. He's ever mighty God.
The great I am. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Blessings on blessings will follow you everywhere.
Hallelujah.
If they deny you, they will recognize you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Congratulations. We wish on you this year. I see blessing this year putting down right on my head. I carry them go everywhere I go today. I'm a product of grace. I can never ever fail. Everything that I want is running to my life. I don't know what I've done. You keep loving me. Oh. You know that watch over my life every night and day. When I call you, always there. Papa, you can never fail. Never fail me. Never fail me. Blessings and blessings will follow you everywhere.
Hallelujah.
If they deny you, they will recognize you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Congratulations. We wish on you this year.
Hallelujah.
All right, folks. Hallelujah, hallelujah. If they deny you, they will recognize you. I love that. I love that piece by Rich Man. You know, because there are so many haters around us, around the world. Wherever you live, you have someone who doesn't like you. You have someone who hates you. You have someone who doesn't like to see good come out of you. That is it, period. You have people who just doesn't like good. You know, but despite all of that, if God's hand is upon you, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing. Absolutely. Nothing they can do when God's hand is upon you. You know, folks, this is Sam Gadu, Attack TV Media Network, taking a retrospective look This year, Liberia celebrated her independence, and it was good. It was awesome. We watched that happen. You know, from Liberians from all across the globe, wherever, in their little ways, we celebrated. This piece, this song that I'm about to play, I enjoy. During the celebration of the New Year. So, it's just 1 minute. Listen.
All hail Liberia, hail. All hail Liberia, hail. This glorious land of liberty shall long be ours. Though new her name, great be her fame, and mighty be her powers. Though new her name, great be her fame, and mighty be her powers, and mighty be her powers, and mighty be her powers. In joy and gladness, with our hearts united, we shout the freedom of our race benighted. Long live Liberia, happy land, a home of glorious liberty by God's command, a home of glorious liberty by God's command. God bless Liberia.
That is what I'm talking about. See, I told you that's a nice piece. I told you we're watching you guys. We got it going today. We got it going here as we roll step by step, little by little into the new year. God bless Liberia. Liberia. Some people say Liberia. It's not. The word is Liberia. It's English. Liberia is the word. So learn. We Liberians don't pronounce like British people, right? So a lot of the problems people have is pronouncing words like British people. You don't want to do that. We're American. We pronounce good, really good. British people think that they pronounce better, but hey, swallow a little bit of it. You're not in Britain. You're Liberian. Say it right. And another piece again is I'm about to bring you guys up is where we have as a network platform we had a competition, and the journalists went to work, where they had to come up with a promo, and somebody ended up winning, So I'm about to play you that promo, and nobody will play that during the course of our broadcast now, and pretty soon we will be opening to another one, few couple of more jingles, promos as well, and we will be having probably $50 or $100 on the line for the best promo, Talk TV Media Network promo or jingle. That will be coming up, hopefully. But somebody won this one. This one I'm about to play, and we felt like it was good among all the different ones that were submitted. This one is the one that stood out. So watch. So what do you think? What do you guys think about that? I think that was a very, very nice, good piece. We picked that up. And so we have another promo that will be coming up. We'll open that up for the public. This one is not just going to be limited to the journalists. We want to tap into talents, other people talents. You know, so when we ready, we will announce that. I think it'll be fair for it to be $50. For people from all walks of life. Students artistically, some of them are good. But we want to tap into those talents to be able to see what how they can put things together, and just make it fantastic. We'll supply you with the materials, the pictures you can get on our platform, you know, our, make sure you include all our reporters as well, photos. You can clip some of our videos as well. You have my permission, and then and puzzle them together, and send it. But when we're ready for that, we will announce that because we will give it maybe a month to come up. We will have it first place, second place, and third place. So if we're gonna do that, maybe you never know if I have any of my guys that are gonna jump on board with that. Who knows? We might bump it up to $100. So maybe $100 first place winner, second place winner $50, and third place 25. So that's probably one of the things we might do. But anyway, getting away from that, folks, today is the 31st of December, 2022. The weather is beautiful here in the city in Green Country, Oklahoma. Even though the country is right now not green because it's fall. The leaves has fallen, everything is dry. So nothing is green right now. But the beautiful thing is the sun is shining today. We are in the 60s here today in Green Country, Oklahoma. Wherever you are celebrating, wherever the new year will meet you, remember, someone got you into the new year, and that person is God. So don't give up. This year may not be too well for you. This year may not be too good for you. But what can you do to make it right as you get into 2023? Is it something that you're going to do different from what you've done this year? Were you able to achieve those goals and those objectives and those plans that you had? If you didn't, forward them, fast forward, move them into the future. Because once there's life, there's hope. That's why I always tell people, once you have life in you, there is always hope. Yeah. So as long as you have life, you have hope, all of that, we must be thankful to God for everything. But one thing I would love to caution you guys is make a plan for your future, for your life, for 2023. Not only should you make a plan, make it intentional to stick to the plan. Because the chances are January will pass by, you're so energized to, push into that plan. And then here comes February. March, it's dropping down. You're forgetting. You're becoming lackadaisical about it, nonchalant about it. You're becoming reluctant about your plans, about your vision. The race is not to the swift, but he that endureth to the end. So you see, we all are running a race. So many people ran their race this year. So many of us, 2022. And we know where we're at. So I ask you, how do you intend to run your race for 2023? What mechanisms have you put in place to run your race? for 2023. Until you do that, you are not going to see results. Because what you want is results. And in order to achieve results, you have to implement. That's the fact. Hey, Rafritas, welcome to the show, man, from Brazil. Welcome for watching us. Yeah, guys. So you have to have a plan. You have to have something in place that will propel you. Guys, so many events took place this year. We just ended the World Cup. The Soccer World Cup just ended. Wasn't that fantastic? That was crazy. The World Cup. Huh? Yeah, I watched it. But in every race, there's always a winner. 32 teams. There they are. 32 teams joined the race. World Cup. Right? But in the end, someone had to win. Every best country you thought of on earth was there. Was part of the race. You know? But someone had to win. See all those guys? They all play for different countries. Ronaldo, Neymar, Mbappe, all those guys. But someone, the number 10 at the front, smelled it and he saw it. Messi. Lionel Messi. So they had it. There it is. The World Cup. And this is a recap of events. They had it. They got it. Qatar 2022 was amazing. Folks, that was amazing. And so because of that, I'm looking for a song for us to play for all the sport enthusiasts and even the Lofa Kante league that is coming up. You know, so we're gonna have to play that for our viewers. Sports was at a zenith. Today we're just going all over the place, folks, because it's a recap review.
When the lion in the town, them must shepherd dog and get to popo. When the Vakante in the town, them must shepherd dog and get to popo. When the lion in the town, them must shepherd dog and get to popo.
our time, but let them be, let people eat in there and lead them to play. See them crying, I always show them pepper, and they say they can play. We'll be there today. Fuck out the rally, I love my people rally. Easy people rally, my Gandhi people rally, my Dingo people rally. Cause you can't stop the shaman. Yo, man, I cheeky head. I want me to get iron rap. Yo, man, I cheeky head. I want me to get iron rap. We not taking sa. We not taking sa. We not taking sa. Yo, man, I cheeky head. I want me to get iron rap. Yo, man, I cheeky head. I want me to get iron rap. We not taking sa. We not taking sa. We not taking sa. No fuck content, no love, nothing low,
All right, we're ready. Folks.
Let's go to the play where they say we can go, where they poo, where they poo, where they poo, where they poo. I must go they go, yeah, where they poo, where they poo, yeah,
Where they go, yeah.
where they poo,
Where they go,
where they poo,
where they go.
let's go to the play where they say we can go, where they poo, where they poo.
Folks, this is how we're gonna get it. And before I take leave of you today, we'd like to pay a special tribute to fallen heroes who have sacrificed and are still sacrificing on the front lines to lay their lives down for this nation that God has blessed us, all of us, with, the United States of America. You know, your suffering, your blood shed is not in vain. So if we sit here today and enjoy all these moments, you know, freedom is not free. It's never free. I tell people, freedom comes with a price. So as a network, we want to be grateful to all the veterans, the United States government, the men and women, you know, the law enforcement, who are working tirelessly around the clock to make sure that this nation become a safe haven. We want to thank you for all your hard work. You have decided to leave your loved ones behind, your wives, your children, and you go to offer your life, your blood, in order for this nation to rise up and stand up for what God wants it to be. So I want to say thank you as a network, as a platform, you know. And to you, other nations around the globe who feel that freedom for people is not a good thing. You raging tyranny, war, suffering children. We pray for 2023 that you rethink, that God will bring you to your knee. I'm talking to what's happening in Russia and Ukraine, Iran, these nations not letting, trying to squeeze freedom of speech, human freedom, freedom to speak, you know, suffocating, stifling women freedom. We must use this platform to tell you, you need to step up. You cannot do that. Your days are numbered. We live in a different world. We live in the free world, wherein your neighbor is your friend, wherein your friend is your neighbor, where we look after each other. You cannot be where you become your neighbor's keeper. You cannot be next door neighbor and you rage in tyranny. You cannot do that. Russia, you need to back up. You're destroying so many lives and the future of so many children. In these two countries, Russia and Ukraine, they are intertwined culturally. We understand culture. When you live side by side, border to border, literally you speak the same language, same food, culture, everything. Because of boundary lines and egos, egotistically, you're destroying, you're taking away people's future, destroying nations, you're destroying infrastructure, all because of power, all because of greed. At the end of the day, you can do all that, but when you lay prostrate, you lay down, you sleep. God calls you. There's nothing you're going to take with you. When you're dead, you're gone. You're going to lay you down just like that. You go as one man. Mr. Putin, I'm speaking to you directly. Reconsider your decision. Withdraw your forces. Stop killing innocent people. You cannot do that. We've seen enough bloodshed. We've seen enough bloodshed around the globe. It's time for us to rally. Nations of power. It's time. We see all the dangers that are taking place, all what's happening, all because of power struggle. North Korea, Kim Jong. Power supremacy. That's what you want to do, to attack people and kill. At the end of the day, who suffer? The innocent. Your people. They suffer. Why can we live in a free global village? Why can we choose to live in a free global village as a people where there's no hate? These egotistic minds and hearts are destroying the world, the universe. But thank God for what America has stood for, to making sure that the voice for the voiceless are heard. Folks, as I come to the close of this session of our last show for the entry of 2023, I love to remind these people, pay a tribute to all these people that we've lost. I'm about to bring them to the screen for you guys to see. Big names that we've heard, that we all know of, so we're going to play them out. Let me see if I can get a song while the song is going on. We'll be able to, on the screen, just play the slides. There you go. Our tribute to all these people for 2022. Here we have today. Earlier this year, the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth. We witnessed that, where the Queen is no more. That's what happened. A special tribute here in review. That's the Queen's casket being taken to the final place of resting. Remembering Queen Elizabeth II. May your soul rest in peace. As England still mourns, then here comes the Pope, Pope Benedict, who just died today and is in heaven. Pope Benedict XVI. To all our brothers and sisters around the world, our Catholic sisters and brothers, our prayers are with you as we mourn this great loss. The world has lost a man. A man in after almost 600 years who resigned from his position because of poor health conditions. That is historic. Today, the ABC family as well is mourning the loss of this great woman, Barbara Waters. Right there. A legend when it comes to the media. She's a trailblazer. A trailblazer. Years of questioning men. I will almost say she's spoken to almost everyone. Any world leader you think of. She's gone to the harshest places on earth. Barbara Waters. To ask the hard questions. You know, when I saw the piece where she sat with Fidel Castro, almost spent a week with Fidel Castro asking him and probing and Putin and all the world leaders, Monica Lewinsky, President Clinton, all the world leaders, Barbara Waters. As we mourn you, Barbara, to you and your family and the ABC family, may your soul rest in peace. May you all take heart and comfort in the Lord. And of course, we just lost recently, well, the PLP, Political People's Liberation Party, young man, Dr. Daniel Cassell, who was found dead, who died in his home, just this gone Christmas, on Christmas Day. Our hearts and prayers are with you as well, Daniel, and the entire family. May your soul rest in peace. This is how we love to close it here today at Top TV Media. These and many, many, many more. We could not even bring so many people. So many. You know. This is just part of it. So many names. So many names. And to you who even lost your loved ones, your fathers, your loved ones, your mothers, your sisters, your brothers, your child, we say take comfort and look forward for a better year. Look forward for a better year. As we all enter the new year, 2023, we must hope. Hope is all we got. Hope. Hope that there is a God. Hope that there is life after this. We must hope, folks. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to end it. This is how. Right after this show, we have another show coming up, folks. And but before I let you guys go on this show, I would not go without not playing this of my favorite song that I previously played as well for you guys by Rich Man as well. Blessing will follow you. Blessing will follow all of us as we enter the new year. Until then, thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. You have a pleasant 2023.
Blessings and blessings will follow you everywhere.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
If they deny you, they will recognize you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Congratulations. We wish on you this year.
Hallelujah. Because of you, I am who I am today. I I am a living testimony by your grace. You came into my life and gave me a testimony. You walk in my life, you open the door, you give me plenty blessings. Papa, you good, oh. Everything's so good. He's ever mighty God. The great I am. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Blessings on blessings go follow you everywhere.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
If they deny you, they will recognize you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Congratulations. We whistle you this year.
Hallelujah.
I see blessing this year putting down right on my head. I carry it go everywhere I go today. I'm a product of grace. I can never ever fail. Everything that I want is running to my life. I don't know what I know you keep